guys, this is Shivangi and welcome back to our channel. In today's video, I am going to create this look. This look is heavily inspired by the golden era of India. I really wanted to do a royal look since a very long time, and while I was researching, most of the things which I was seeing were historical, like Jodha Akbar or Padmavati, those kind of looks. So I did not want to do anything like that. Then I actually moved a little ahead in years. I started looking at royal families of India during the 50s and the 60s, and that's when I stumbled upon the pictures of Maharani Gayatri Devi. When I went through her pictures, I figured that in most of the pictures she is donning a look like this, nude eyes and bold lips, and she's just so beautiful, guys. That's when I decided that I'm going to take an inspiration from that and I'm going to create a look like that. There are a few things which I'm going to do differently in this tutorial, so I really hope that you enjoy watching it. And also all the links of all the products which I'll be using to create this look will be in the description box below. So anyway, now without wasting any more time, let's begin. Alright, let's do this. So for primer today, I'll be using Lakme Absolute Blur Perfect Primer. This one is definitely one of my favorite primers, guys. It just gives so much freshness to your face. I really like it. Next, I'm going to apply MAC Strobe Cream in the shade Goldlite. So I've just taken a bit of this strobe cream at the back of my hand and I'm going to apply it all over my face. I actually want a little bit of a golden sheen on my base, so that's why I'm using the strobe cream first. If you want, you can mix this with your foundation as well. It's the same thing. Okay, next I'm going to move on to concealer. I'm using Too Faced Born This Way Concealer. Now with a PAC 219 brush, I'm just going to blend it. And always tapping the concealer under my eyes, not dragging it for fuller coverage. Now we'll move on to foundation. I'm using Born This Way foundation by Too Faced in the shade Golden Beige. Now with a damp sponge, this is a Wise She sponge, I think I got it from Amazon. I'll start applying this foundation on my skin. So I really like this foundation, but there's just one thing, it is one shade darker than my skin tone. For some reason when I picked it up, it looked fine in those lights that the shops have. I still make it work though, because it is not like too dark on my skin either. But yeah, this is not my exact shade. I'm just letting you know. Initially when I got it and made a video, I was like, yeah, I think it is fine. But the more I used it, the more I realized that this is one shade darker. But the foundation is really nice, guys. It's a dewy foundation and it's a really good foundation. I also recently got a pimple situation here, so I'll just cover it with the foundation only. After applying the foundation, I'll be using Maybelline Fit Me Loose Powder in the shade Light. I'm going to set the area under and around my eyes with it. To set the rest of my face, I'll use Milani Prep Set Glow Illuminating Transparent Powder. So the powder gives a slight sheen and it maintains the dewiness of your base. For contouring, I'll use Nykaa Contour and Conquer. I was a little unsure about contouring my face, like I anyway don't do too much of it. But then I thought that I'll just do my jawline and run the brush through my cheekbones without picking up the pigment, just for a little bit of definition. So I've just contoured my jawline and I'm not taking more pigment. Just with the same brush, I'll just do a very light run through on my cheekbone. Next for eyebrows, I'll use Lakme Absolute Micro Brow Perfector. In that era, everyone used to have really thin eyebrows. So usually I like my eyebrows a little thick and really full. But today I think I'm just gonna lightly fill out all the gaps and give it just a little bit of a shape. Like, I'm not gonna make it very thick. I'm just brushing my eyebrows right now. I usually, brush them downwards and then draw the shape and all. I'm not going to do all of that. I'm just going to fill out the gaps in my natural brow shape. Yeah, that's it. If I work on it more, I'll make it thicker. So I'll just quickly finish the other one and come back. Alright, the base is done. Now we'll get to the eyes. And what I figured after looking at all those pictures is that they did not really use any eyeshadow as such. But the lashes still looked quite nice and full. And there was, of course, a bold lip going on there. So what I'm going to do is I am going to keep my eyes nude, but I am going to apply something which gives a little bit of sheen on the eyelids. For that, I'm not using an eyeshadow palette. I'll use this product. This is NYX Born to Glow Illuminator in the shade Gleam. This is their liquid highlighter, but it's a darker shade for me, that's why I don't use it. And it's actually the perfect shade to apply on the eyelids. So that's why I'm going to use this one on my eyelids first. And with an eyeshadow brush, this is Sigma E55 brush. I'll place it on top of my eyelids. That's it. I've placed the illuminator on both of my eyelids. Now I'm going to take a black eyeshadow. I am using this palette from MAC. It's called Earthly Love. You can use any black eyeshadow from any palette. I'm going to use this one. And with a very thin angular brush, I'm going to apply this black eyeshadow very close to my lashes, but just on the outer corner. So this is not exactly a liner, or you can call it a half liner, just on the outer corners of your eyelids. But I'm not going to create a wing or anything. You have to be very close to your lash line while doing this. I'm done applying the black eyeshadow on both my eyelids near my lash line, and this is how it's looking like. It's there, but it's barely there. So if you want to recreate this look, just be careful and stop right about here on the center of your eyelid. That's the point where you have to stop putting the black eyeshadow. In the picture, even on their lower lash line, there was nothing much going on, but still, to give a little bit of definition to the eye, I'm going to take this shade from the palette and apply it very lightly halfway through. Like, I want to keep it so light, I'm actually using an eyeliner brush to do this. That's it. That's about it. Just very slight definition. Now we are going to apply the mascara. I'm going to use Huda Beauty Legit Lashes Mascara. First, I'm going to curl my eyelashes. I finally found my eyelash curler. This is just a random curler. This is very old, guys. I don't even remember from where I got it. So yeah, I'm going to curl my lashes first with it. So there are two sides to this mascara. I think you're supposed to use the curl and length side first and then use the volume side to give it more lift. Okay, so starting off with the curl and length side of the mascara. Once this dries up, after that I'm going to apply this volume side of the mascara. And done. I actually spent a lot of time in applying this mascara because I wanted proper volume and length, and at the same time I did not want to clump them, so I was, yeah, you know, continuously brushing them. But this is a really good mascara, by the way, guys. Like, this is one of my favorite mascaras at the moment. Alright, now we'll move on to blush. I'll be using MAC Glow Play Blush in the shade Blush Please. One more thing about this look is that I will use a highlighter, but I am not gonna use a lot of highlighter. Like, I will probably not highlight all the high points of my face. That's why I'm using this blush. This has a little bit of a sheen and it looks very nice even if you don't use a highlighter with it. So I'm applying this blush just in this area. I'm not going to take it all the way through. Just this much. Okay, blush is done. Now coming to highlight. So I'm using K Beauty's Illuminating Highlighter in the shade Champagne Fizz. I'm going to apply this highlighter just near the area where my blush ends. One more thing I would like to mention, guys, if you've got like a pimple or zit like this on your cheek, or you know, anywhere where you apply your highlighter, please don't apply the highlighter on top of the pimple. If you put the highlighter on top of your pimple, it is gonna make it all the more visible. Like, the pimple is gonna shine separately on your cheek. So don't do that. I never do that. I'm always careful with it. So now I will also highlight my brow bone a little bit, because whenever you're highlighting your cheekbones, your brow bone and your cheekbone should match like this. There shouldn't be a gap over here. So that's why I'm going to connect it, and I am going to make it look a little seamless, this highlight. Now we've come to the last and final step, which is the lips. I was going to go for MAC Carnivorous, but I recently purchased some sugar products. Like, I got some kajal pencils and all, and I got these mini liquid lipsticks, a set of 4 free with those products. I don't know, some offer was going on, and I swatched this lip color. I really liked it. It's their Smudge Me Not lipstick in the shade Very Mulberry. The only thing which I really dislike about these lipsticks is the fact that they are drying, and how. The shade is super pretty, but it is super drying. So I'm going to apply a lot of lip balm before putting it on. Now, since this is a really dark shade of lipstick, I'm going to do one last thing. I'm going to take a bit of concealer at the back of my hand, and with a concealer brush, I'm going to clean up my lower lip, make it sharper. Lastly, I'm going to spray some Fix Plus Magic Radiance on my skin to finish up this look. So that's it, guys. This is the final look, and I wish that I had a chiffon sari. I really would have worn it. Right now I'm just managing with this dupatta that I've got. But I really hope that you enjoyed watching this tutorial, guys. It is literally the simplest tutorial ever, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you are already doing it. Also, the most important thing in this look was to keep it as natural as possible, and of course the mascara and the lip shade, guys. The whole look depends on the mascara and the lip color that you choose. If you did enjoy watching this look, then definitely let me know in the comment section below, guys. And if you don't follow me on Instagram, then ensure that you do. I keep posting a lot of makeup related content on my Instagram handle as well. And if you haven't subscribed to our channels already, then please subscribe to our channels. We've got 3 channels: Hindi, English and Bengali, and your support would mean the world to us. On that note, I'm gonna sign off for now, and I shall see you in the next one, guys. Bye bye. Mwah.